Hi class. Today I would like to ask you a couple of questions. Can you imagine what life would be like in a country where you felt that you couldn't call it home, that it was so dangerous that you felt that your only option was to flee? Or have you ever thought about how a country might respond to a huge mass influx of illegal immigrants coming across your borders, and you know that the only reason that they're trying to come into your country is because they're fleeing from danger? According to BBC News, 750 people died trying to cross from Libya to Italy last Sunday while they were crossing the Mediterranean Sea. Their boat capsized and 750 people died. The death of these Libyans migrating from Libya to Italy has triggered an investigation and a re-examination of immigrant and migrant policies within the European Union. Looking at my first point, I would like to discuss what actually happened. The death of these Libyans, according to Xenia News Agency, urgent and concerted action by the European Union to enhance cooperation in dealing with the migrant crisis and provide coordinated assistance to search and rescue operations in the Mediterranean Sea. The New York Times states that the most urgent and immediate priority is for the European Union to increase resources for search and rescue operations before thousands of more people die. Furthering my first point is the second point, and that's that according to BBC News, more than 35,000 people have crossed from Africa to Europe across the Mediterranean Sea just this year, and some 1,750 people have died while on that journey. Countries such as Italy, Greece, Spain, and Malta have the most migrants, refugees, and asylum seekers out of the countries involved. The estimated toll from Sunday's capsizing was the worst on record. Reuters News states that the European Union will effectively reverse a cutback in rescue operations for the Mediterranean Sea to try and prevent record numbers of people from drowning as they're trying to flee their dangerous countries. Why is all of this happening? What has caused so many people to want to flee from their countries? Well, according to The Economist, smugglers are cramming more and more and more people on a very limited number of watercraft. They're even resorting to piracy and looting boats out in the sea to try to take back to their home countries to deliver more people to countries such as Italy and Spain and Greece. This, along with the fact that last October Italy's search and rescue mission was suspended and replaced by an operation run by the European Union's Border Control Agency, which has a much narrower and smaller permission to patrol Italy's territorial waters, and a budget less than one-third that of their first search and rescue mission, that was called Mare Nostrum. All of this, on top of the fact that in Libya alone, looking at Libya alone, it has lapsed into anarchy already, which leads to my fourth point, that these migrating people do not have faith and trust in their governments, and they feel that their only option is to flee. According to The Economist, Libya has become an especially dangerous place for sub-Saharan migrants who report being robbed, kidnapped, and confined to detention centers where men are often beaten and women are often raped. We've finally come to see that the European Union has some work to do in order to find what is best for the countries as well as what is best for the migrants involved. A few things that we can take from this tragedy are that oftentimes we take our country and the freedom we have for granted, and that these people are hurting and in need of a safe haven, and in need of a country to be able to call home and not feel that they are in danger. we also come to find that there's really no fix for the Europeans on this issue. But while we're unsure of the outcome, knowledge of stories such as this can help us become better citizens as well as better neighbors to other countries. Thank you for your time, and we'll see you next time.